Peppermint.
Yes. So I'm Peppermint. I've known Peppermint for so long. Like my first paying gig was with Peppermint at the Glammys. When we were the plus sized Kill Bill girls, and I was playing go-go.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was fun, and like kind of like full circle, and I had her on my album too. So.
All right.
Pretty Girl Anthem.
Now what was recording that like?
Oh, Peppermint's schedule was so crazy because she's just fresh from the show, and like so we recorded our song literally. I think it was like DragCon weekend. And like I asked Peppermint, be like, listen, I know you're exhausted. Like, can you just come to the studio, record your song? I promise it will not last longer than an hour. If I could just pray for an hour of your time. And Peppermint was like, girl, I got you. I was like, no, but girl, I'm serious. It's DragCon day. Like, you're gonna want to commit suicide after.
Right.
It is a lot.
That is a lot.
So she was like, girl, I got it. And she did it. As soon she just landed in LA, and then she was like, I'm ready.
Wow.
And yeah, she finished setting up her booth, and we went straight to the studio, and she recorded her part.
Now she's been slaying it. She's on Broadway.
Yeah, she's gonna be on Broadway now.
I mean, that's pretty incredible.
You know what? That's what I'm saying. Like, this show has been so great as far as in giving us a voice, a platform, and like it's a perfect launch pad for our careers. So, you know, and Drag Race is not the end all be all, but it's a great like jumpstart for your career.
I mean, just from where you girls were when I knew y'all back in the day to now is just very beautiful to see.
Thank you.
And you guys are really on the forefront of this new vision of what a trans woman can be, coming from the drag community. It's definitely a new thing.
It was weird, like, because even for me, like, the last time I was here, I said I didn't want to be an activist. I don't think I'm a perfect role model, but like, or advocate, but as far as in like, I will just stand for what I believe in. And somehow I have, like, even because of the Rue scandal, like, it was like people were asking me as if I was gonna be a voice of a reason. And I'm like, well, I never thought I would be an activist, and it's amazing how we're becoming that. Like, me and
just
Pep,
by being who you
we
are.
And you know, it's like, I think people know that we're not perfect in any shape or form, but we are just trying to let the world know that there's another answer, another viewpoint to what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Like, we have to be militant because there's so many like trans women of color that are like killed, and nobody never really talked about it. You don't put it on the media as it should get. So we have to be militant. We have to be able to take care of ourselves. We have to be a voice for our sisters and our brothers, because it's dangerous out there. Like, even though there's this movement now, it's not perfect. The machine isn't perfect, so.
No, I mean, that's another thing that people are not understanding. I mean, like, trans women of color are still like some of the most murdered people around.
Yeah. And
so what can a non-trans person do to support the trans people that they love in art and in life?
I think the most important thing we need to do, not just as a community, as a society, is just respect. You know, you don't have to understand, you don't have to tolerate, you don't have to love, you have to respect each other. And if you have respect, you can, you know, there could be space where you're not just degrading each other and trying to kill each other. And like, if there was more respect for trans women, I feel like there wouldn't be such a taboo to be with us or to fall in love with a trans person. So specifically trans women of color, so.
Okay. Are you in love, Jiggly?
Hoes don't feel.
Oh my goodness. All right.